first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's. The place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry. End of line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. End of line. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this dough girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Kajun Roots Reseller. Right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello, and good morning. I'm sorry I was late. I was in the process of working in some stuff and through inventory, and then I realized, oh my God, I am late by 2 minutes. And I saw the messages in the chat. I said, oh yes, it's time to start. I was late. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Scarlett was the first in the chat. Scarlett, good morning, hello, and welcome. Little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And Craig, you sleeping already? What's up with that? Wake up! Good morning, Craig. Not hashtag not Glenn. And Mark, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to Jury Dirty. Haven't had that in a while. Knock on wood. I don't get it either. It's a lot of work having to deal with it. I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. All right. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. Yep, here's Johnny. Yes, I was late. I can't find my hat and cat. The cat took it up in the tree, huh? Is that Subway? No, I haven't had Subway since I moved here, actually. But that's a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, I'm never not here. You're right about that. Let's see. Teresa, hello, good morning, welcome. And don't forget, today at 11 o'clock, I will be on live on Yarn Again's channel as her guest today. Let's see here. That's at 11 o'clock today. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? It was good to see y'all yesterday on Sundays on your while I was working. Y'all were live on Helen's channel. Lilith, hello, good morning and welcome. Yep. Vintage Memories, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see who else is here. Melissa, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I'm looking in the chat. Let's see. Well, I don't see you in the chat. There you are. Okay, I see you. Let's see. That reminds you, you got another sale on Etsy. Yeah, that's cool. I got another sale on Posh this morning. But when I woke up this morning, it was a sale. Vonnie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, get it out the door today, because this Saturday is the last day to send out anything on Grounded, Vantage, or First Class. And next Monday is the last day before getting it, probably by Christmas, so they say. Wildflower, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see y'all. Hetty, good morning, hello, and welcome. And yes, the bingo is going to be tonight at 4:30. Also, I've been working this week and today. I finally finished this morning the new list again to where it's back into the formula it needs to be. So taking care of issues from last week. Andrew, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome. And there's the link for today. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And Jane, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see y'all this morning. All right, calendar of events are for today as follows. At 9 o'clock, you have Silver Hair Stacker Todd going with the Todd's live show. At 10 o'clock, is Stacey May W. Catitude with the Crafters Retreat. At 11 o'clock is Peony Sue and Albert 2. And I finally got to catch their live last night while I was working, getting stuff listed and pictures. And I did a big old picture fest yesterday. Yarn again at 11 o'clock with myself being her guest today at 11. 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his ship show. And then at 12 o'clock is Ella, saved here first with her unboxing and auction. I think today she's doing a jewelry unboxing. I think I saw the thumbnail yesterday. Lisa's New Adventures goes on at 1. Then at 2 o'clock is Monday Marmalade, and that's with virtual shopkeeper Dee. Then at 2 o'clock is the Booty Chick Mad Grab Sale. At 3:30, Buying Space does an unboxing. That's at 3:30 on Buying Space. And then at 4:30, we have our bingo show. That's fun night, bingo night, every Monday night. And then at 5 o'clock is Angie's Oddities live sale with a guest. At 6 o'clock is Claudia's Vintage with Glass with Class. 6:30 is Janine's and Sandy and Auto. Sandy and Auto be busy today. 6:30 every Monday through Friday. Mondays, it's on absolutely awesome stuff, and they do the auctions with friends during the week, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Today, it's on absolutely awesome stuff, and that's at 6:30. Every Tuesday and Thursday, it's on Adventures with Victoria's channel. Then every Wednesday and Friday, it's on Nana Tink's channel. But if they got a text message, you can text, and they'll send you whose channel it's on. Then at 6:30 is Seller Stacker with his live auction. At 7 o'clock is Crazy May Stash Mia doing the live auction. Today and Wednesday, she did change them an hour earlier, so it's at 7 instead of 8 on Mondays. Then at 7 o'clock is Jimmy to Flip It with his live chat show. And that's usually he does his listings and answer questions in reference to anything that has to do with the, that's not like in my red shirt. Having to do with ephemera. He also goes live at Fridays at 6 with the same thing, but he does a lot of listings on his show. Then 7 o'clock is Josie's Place with Dawn's channel and Denise, and that's Creations by D. At 8 o'clock is Southern Bella with her Bargains by Bella. At 9 o'clock is Scooter Renee LLC with her Monday Motivation. Then at 9 o'clock is Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls, and that's Margie. Yeah. And then at 9:30 is Jeff Crumpler doing his live sale, show. That's at 9:30. And so if you have not heard your name, oh, thank you, Jennifer. Just dropped the link if you want to subscribe. I believe it's only Victoria who handles that. That way you can always keep up with whose show it's on in case if they change out. And you can get a notification when that happens. Whose Christmas auction, Jennifer? Oh, that's Yarn Again. That's the one I'm on today at 11. Yeah, that's for Yarn Again. Gigs, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And there's our feature channel of the week, which I change every Friday morning. Now, if I don't, Jennifer reminds me. I'm still on the right side of the... I hit it. I'm the same way. All right, there's the text message if you want to sign up for the notifications. That way, if they happen to change the date and whose channel it's on, that way you can definitely check it out. And you just text that number to be subscribed to their auction, which is Auctions with Friends, Monday through Friday. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning and welcome. And OMG, look who's come around. How are you doing, Cha-Cha? Long time no see. Good to see you. It's been a while. You right about that. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. But I just saw your name come across something I was doing when I did my 4-year anniversary last Monday, 2 weeks ago, the 27th, 2 weeks ago. And then your picture came across because you were one of my guests on one of my shows, and I did a down memory lane, and I added you to it because you were a guest on one of my shows when I used to do guests on shows. Using my bowl crazy that you made. I am using the bowl cozy that you made. Oh, you're still using it? Awesome. I need to get some more. Well, I got more. I got some. I just made a big order. I placed an order. Somebody placed that I shipped out. But yeah, good to hear you. Still using them. I love mine. It's great to see you. Like I said, I just came across your name 2 weeks ago when I was putting my video together for my going down memory lane on the 4 years and 23,000 subscribers that I did 2 weeks ago. That made the 28 made 4 years of it on YouTube. So today, it's been a very interesting weekend. I processed so much that I listed this weekend. I've been busy. Let's see. This is today, yesterday, Saturday. I listed 55 on eBay, and I did 20 on Posh. On Sunday, I did 68 on eBay, and I did 35 on Posh. This morning, I already did 66 on eBay, and I did 10, 11, 12. Let me see. I think it was 12 this morning because I was still working when we started. Let me do just in. That's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 this morning on Posh, as well as I have drafts ready to go. I just got to finish taking pictures of 6 more. And that's where I'm at as of this morning on my weekend. Plus, I did all my YouTube channel stuff and took care of the list for bingo. Well, thank you, Cha-Cha. Yes. And that's what I did. I basically put together all those who I went back on all my hard drives, and I pulled all that out and made a video on it. So yeah, you might want to go back and check the 27th on the 4-year celebration extravaganza. So good to see you. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this weekend. Had some interesting sales this weekend. Looking forward to listing some more. But now I got a mindset to get all my stuff ready for the show today. For those who were in bingo, by the way, Jennifer, I noticed this weekend you had posted on the Facebook group, which I caught too late. I've been having to approve your sharing on the group. I think what it is you may want to reach out to Leroy and I think it's Crystal of Moon Goddess Treasures. They need to make sure they are subscribed to the Facebook group, because when I see it the next morning, it's too late, but I still approve it for you to share their shows out. But I believe it's because they're not part of the group yet. So if they join it, because it's for free, let them know. And then when you do share out their shows, I shouldn't have to approve it, but I caught it the next day. It was too late. So what's going on with that? And I think that's what it is, because they're not part of the Facebook group. So that's all they gotta do is join it, and I think that'll take care of that problem. If not, I may have to go in there. I want to see that first. If they're going to apply and they want to join the group, it's free, of course, you know that. Let them know that they can just need to apply by going in and joining the group. And then once they join the group, you should have no problem sharing out their channel. I think that's what it might be, but just in case, let me know. And I don't know for sure on the next one. I just need to catch it right before it happens. So if you know, send me a message on Facebook when you go to share the next ones out, so I can catch it right away and see. I may have to add you as an admin for that if they're not, because they may not be part of the group yet. That may be why, I think. Michael, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And I was already, let's see, Jennifer. Michael, thank you very much. Why is it not going there? I want here. There we go. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. You just gifted membership and it went to Andrew. So congratulations, Andrew. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And so, Michael, it is time for the morning check-ins. And this is for you. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it. With no problem. Let them have it. And Andrew, this is for you.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And two old guys, Mark and Mike, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And is it Trissa? Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Welcome back. Let's see here. Everybody's saying hello and good morning. So today is basically any questions you may have on any platforms, questions about platforms to resell. Let me clarify the questions. I got to watch myself when I say that kind of stuff in the chat. I got another email that, let's see here. We got the e-commerce bite. So have y'all all checked out the e-commerce bite information email? Let's see, buyers info, photos and sellers, feedback spots on eBay. Oh, Michael, I want to tell you that's been working. Oh, by the way, how many of y'all logged in and signed up when you go into your eBay store? Have you linked your Facebook and Instagram page to it yet? I got something to tell you, Michael, about that. Jessica, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Put a 1 in the chat if you have logged in and used social linked to your eBay store. Good morning, Abu. Hello, good morning and welcome. Has anyone linked your social pages to your eBay store? Put a 1 in the chat. USP, I just found out about this too. I was watching somebody's live on Posh this weekend. It was Sunday morning, and they were having their mailman was delivering packages to their house, and I just saw a message on Instagram on e-commerce bite. They are delivering. They were delivering on Sunday, and they will be delivering on Sunday until Christmas. Speaking of that, I'm going to talk about that next. Let's see. No, not yet. Good morning, Emily. How are you doing? Good to see you. Just watching Dumpster Chicks reveal the dumpster dive they were shared. Oh, okay. Hello, Jade. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Zeus, hello. Never sold on eBay. I sold 2 Posh items this weekend. I sold 2 last night. I had some go out. I already sent out Saturday. I like to make sure I get them as soon as they come in, as long as they're before the cutoff and the club mailman post. I just made it to the post office too, right before they were closing, so I made a good timing because I'm only 2 minutes away. All right, so Michael had told us about the linking to the social media on your eBay store, and I've noticed since I did that, when I'm on Facebook, I'm noticing that my items that I have listed on eBay are showing in the scrolls across in Facebook now. I had to click on it and see if it was mine, and sure enough, it was mine. I was curious. So yeah, I did click on it, but I didn't buy it because it's my own. Found you this time. Yep, he's here. I bought on eBay about 10 years ago. Well, it's changed a lot since 10 years ago, Mark. Big time. And I'm noticing, I don't know if y'all noticing this yet, but I'm noticing my packages. This weekend, I was getting a lot of feedback already. And the stuff I just mailed out this week. It's been taking no more than 4 days for Ground Advantage for people to get their packages. It's been averaging 4 days. That's been just this week. Has anyone else seen that type of fast delivery yet with your packaging? I noticed that it was amazing because I was able to go back and get feedback like I do every day, and I noticed I already had feedback on something I just shipped out this week. It was just sales that I made this week, so that was pretty good. Also, don't forget Friday. If you want to be part of the would you buy it or would you list it or would you leave it, would you buy it or would you leave it segment on Friday morning shows, send me your email with the link to the item that's sold, a description about how much you paid for it, and how long you think it's sold for, how long it sat there before it's sold. And we'll be doing that this Friday. And I have some interesting items that sold this past couple of days already this weekend, since the show Friday, that I'll be sharing this Friday coming. Yes, very fast. Yes, I'm noticing that. And great feedback. Yes. And that's what caught my eye this weekend. Yesterday, I was telling it to Robert. I said, I can't believe I already had 2 people that sent me feedback already. And I just mailed that like Wednesday. And here it is Saturday. They already got it. So I love it. No, I'm waiting on a package for 10 days now. Ouch. I know it's not from me, huh? I hope it's not from me. No, it can't be from me. I have one that was damaged. They are rough with them. Well, I have to say, not all of them. I think they want to try to play football with some of them. That's why it's important you definitely pack. Hopefully they pack it well. I haven't received any feedback on any of my packages lately. No, not from you. Okay. Ooh. Like I say, please don't let it be me. I'm pretty good at getting, like I said, usually when I do my shipping, if an item comes, like today I have a show at 11. I already have all my orders packed and ready to go. Like after the show, I always go, that's my outing every day. I go to the post office, it takes me 2 minutes, and I go out and I chit chat with the postal clerk over there, get my packages done, and come back. And then usually if there's any sales that come in before 12:30, because the post office, my post office that I deal with here in town, closes from 11:30 to 12:30 for lunch. So as long as I'm at the post office before 1 o'clock, anything that I bring to them goes out that morning. There's a truck that comes in at 1:15, and then they load the truck up and they take everything away. Then again at 5:30, because they close at 4:30, and again you have to be sure you're there by 4:30. So if anything comes in between that and before 4 o'clock, I do ship them out that day. I just want to make sure they're gone, get out of here. So that's what I do. Let's see. You pack very well. Thank you. I pack my stuff the way I want it to be when I get it. I have, but I find that the buyers don't accept the purchase or leave notes. I am having 3 days full of automatic payments. Now, is this on eBay or Posh? Interesting. Because on eBay, you shouldn't have that problem if it's on eBay. What platform is that on, Emily? Todd, hello, good morning and welcome. Miss D, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So I'm wondering, it's got to be Posh, because you got to wait 3 days. That and you have to wait 3 days and have to accept it, and then once they do, then you get your payment. Yeah, usually it's 3 days from the date of delivery. If they don't accept it, then they step in and give it to you automatically. Yeah, that does sound like Posh. Yeah, I've been a listing fool this weekend. Today, but this weekend I pushed a little bit harder. And I'm noticing my sales are starting to buckle. Get some good sales coming in. Now, another thing I'm noticing too, the sales that I've been getting, even though I may have a listed item, I'm noticing that the offers that I'm getting are not lowball. In other words, say I had some listed for $78 and somebody sends me an offer for $72. Well, I'm going to take it. Or if I have some listed for $85 and they send me an offer for $75, $85 and $75, yeah, I'll take it. So yeah, there's been some good offers. Nothing too lowballed, which I love. Macari offers new shipping rates. Yeah, I got to read into that one about Macari. So y'all need to check and see if you are, if you're checking your emails for e-commerce bites newsletter. There've been some good, interesting articles lately. Also, don't forget, Jennifer's been dropping your links to your channel. So make sure you drop links for the platforms you sell on. Also, do not forget, this is the last week, this sale that I'm running until the 16th on that shorts video. This Saturday, yes, I got it running all day. But remember, it is a 30% off your total purchase on eBay, Macari, Etsy, or Posh. So make sure when you do go to those platforms, if you see something, put it in your shopping cart and then send me a message and let me know so I can reduce the price by 30%. Or in eBay, you can just use the sorts tag that I have in the video when you go to checkout for that reason. Because I want you to get your 30% off. I've been having some sales and it's been really good. I love it. But I've been doing a lot of different things. Linking my social media to the eBay now. Listed on all the platforms this weekend, actually. I think the only one I didn't is, or did I? Yeah, I did Macari. I did one on Etsy. And one on Macari, one on Etsy this weekend. But I plan on listing more and more. Going through a lot of inventory. Processing a lot. And Friday, Lord Jesus. Friday after the show, I talked about how I had to go back and pick up the rest of that item that I got on the online auction from our town. It took me, I kid you not, I packed that car very big. You can hardly see out the windows. I went twice. It took me 2 times to fill up my car. The items that I thought was just, it's like 3 times the amount of the stuff that was in the picture is what I want to pick it up because that's what was in the lot. So I did pretty good. I see a lot of stuff in there that I got to go through, a lot of puzzles, books, CDs, yarn, crocheted items, lots and lots I got to go through. So I'll be going processing that. This Thursday, I will also be on with Ella, Saved Here First, on her Thursday auction with Glamor's Closet and myself as her guest. That'll be at 1 o'clock this Thursday. All right, let's see something here. I listed on Etsy and Posh and Macari. Yeah, this weekend I mainly did a lot of this whole weekend is eBay and Macari, and then just a few on Etsy and Macari and Etsy. I had a lady message me last night if she was going to several purchases and with I combined shipping. It's like, yeah. And one of the things I try to tell everybody when they ask me that is to make sure you put it in your shopping cart first. Because then once you do that, then you can basically get a combined. Because a lot of times some people don't, and I just give them a credit on their shipping. I also sell on Macari and Posh. Emily, the comment you made earlier about your 3 days, was that on Posh? Who is Yarn? What is yarn? Is that Kajun yarn? Huh? Yarn? Like crochet yarn? Yeah, that was in the lot. You're trying to confuse me this morning. You so funny. You so funny. But wait till if y'all ever check out my stores, you're gonna see what I've been listing lately. It's a variety of stuff. The accent's getting to you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to the platform for y'all if you would like to come on up and promote your channel and anything you have going on. You're more than welcome to. Please make sure you do have the camera on so I can verify that it is you. And then once I do and to announce who you are coming up on the screen, you're more than welcome to take your camera off if that's what you choose to. Actually was in a state's a citywide garage sale, a citywide auction. Was online that I got that from. And it looks like there's a couple of Afghans that were quilted, the crocheted. I need to check that out. I didn't get to go through it yet. I do need to. And then also, please beware and careful. I'm noticing a lot this weekend. I have been getting a lot of notifications of messages of items that I just listed. I mean, when I say just listed it that day, yeah. It's like, okay, really? You're going to send me that kind of message? It's like, I might be new at this, but I ain't that new. Let me try to find this because it's coming in more and more lately, I'm noticing. Let me just go to the item, huh? How about that? Like this one is somebody who sent me a message saying, I am interested in your item, but I am completely occupied at work right now. Would you please reach out to my son, +1, and then the number now, and not this is what that person, it's a he, Josh. Reach out to my son at, and the last 4 now, and be ensured that he will be paying you through Posh only. Thank you. This weekend, I've gotten so many of these kind of comments. It's like, thank you for reaching out to me, but I'm sorry, but I do not deal with anything outside of the platform with any transactions. Please send this link to him, your son, and let him take care of it through the platform. Thank you. That's how I've been replying it. Yeah. So yeah, and that's how Posh is when it comes to the listings, and within 3 days. But again, the more you do it, from what I'm understanding, the longer you're with Posh, and once you've reached a certain, I think, please correct me if I'm wrong, Michael. I think it's when you hit 1,000 sales or $1,000 in sales, or so many items that you sold, that will no longer be that, unless you reach like Posh Stylist. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Let's see. Funny how that people get my stupid jokes. Let's see. I have a question. Does any one of you, Johnny, know any way to appraise my Fenton lot? The only thing I can think of would be you would have to go to an auction house in your area, maybe. You could probably do that as through an auction house and see if they can appraise it for you. And then also maybe even add it to an auction. I know there's a charge for it, but that's one of the things I'm thinking of when it comes to that question. Anybody else in the chat has any opinions or comments for that one? Yes, it is, Posh. Yeah, I am only on for those within. I got one of those within a half hour of listing. Yeah, that happened to me. Every lot of stuff one came in this weekend like that. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Scammers also a lot of email stating your package is pending. Please contact it. Yes, do not do that. Do not. I reported them as spams. Did I quick or Facebook has groups that can help? Yep, that too. All right, you can check on Facebook for sure. Dr. Laura, there you go. I've never dealt with her. I've only watched her. Actually, Brandon, Heartland Picker, has been on her live with her. Harry Homestone, that's another one. Yep. What's up, Tracy? You're up early. Are you feeling okay? Are you good? All right, let's see here. Deadhead, call a local antique dealer. They may be able to do that for free and a small fee. There you go, Deadhead. Okay, for eBay, what about Posh? eBay is 100 sales plus 1,000 sales. Not sure about Posh. Okay. Becky, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, it's a bright and cold 37 degrees. We got a lot of rain this last night and yesterday and late evening. Knows a lot about vintage class. Yep. No antique places here. Over 3 hours away. Ouch. Might want to check some of the Facebook page groups for vintage glass and see. But yeah, be careful on emails from somebody saying that you need to update your information on packaging. There's just so many scammers going on right now. We were talking about it on the news this weekend. If anything, go directly to your website that they're claiming that you need to update your shipping information. They were talking about how people have been using those type of things to get your information. So yeah, be careful. Don't answer those emails like that because they can retrieve your information. Yeah, he's not an appraiser. You can't appraise it, but he can probably tell you maybe where to go. But he does have a lot of knowledge of it. But definitely check some of the Facebook pages, but groups, or Dr. Laurel. Is it no Lori? Laurel, Lori. Let's see here. I think I covered all that. Got that covered. We talked about that. I have a question. How does if somebody wants to return something on Posh, do we, especially for those that are on Posh, do we supply a return label, or how does that work? Do they have to claim a return? I tried reading it up online on Posh. There's so many different scenarios. I'm curious. I love selling my Fenton. I use an old Fenton priced by God Bike and also like 30%. I do all of mine on in my antique booth. All my Fenton. Let's see. Deadhead says you might try. There you go. Deadhead J. There it is. Oh, bells. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Posh does return labels. Okay. Let's see. Porch parts are really bad this year too. I used signature receipts and how $5 items. That is a good point. That's a good point right there. I like that. Although I have to say, most of the stuff I've been shipping out, it can fit in a mailbox. I hope that's so far. Knock on wood, nothing's happened. So yeah, you got to watch all this stuff these years. And then I noticed there was a thing on the news somewhere in Boston. They were showing where there was a vehicle following a UPS truck. They got caught. They were following a UPS truck, and then as soon as they got delivered items, as soon as the truck left and moved, they went and picked it up. Well, they got caught. And that's like that every year. It gets worse around this time of the year. Let me look at the calendar for a minute. Yep. Okay. Tomorrow is Jocelyn's birthday. Joyce McCullen's birthday tomorrow. That's the only birthday I see this week except for Love in Circles, Susie. Her birthday's Saturday. So does anybody want to come on up and promote your channel? You're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join us or join me on the panel. Also, just FYI, I have update on the Hump Day auction. I had somebody reach out to me. I haven't heard from them yet, but if so, I have one date left in May, and then we'll be going into June, but I haven't heard from them yet. I did reply to them on an email. If that's the date I'm going to give them, that's the soonest I got. Let's see. My mom's birthday is on Wednesday. She'll be 65. Wow. My stepmother is 95 and she'll be 96 in July. Okay. I wasn't sure. Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. Because I also was reading where you can also, from not having them return it, you can also offer a partial refund and let them keep it. I made a boo-boo, and that's why I'm asking. I did some, I think it was Friday I showed it. When did I sell that? I think my sales. Yeah, I think I showed it on Friday. So yeah. When did I sell this? Oh, details, duh. The 6th. So that would have been Monday. Nope, I'm in the wrong month, ditto. 6th would have been Wednesday. So I sold them on Wednesday. She sent me a message and I replied back because she was asking if they were cracked or chipped and things like that. And this is like one of the first items I started listing Christmas-wise. And I did not catch it. So this is my fault. On the label on where it says the type of glasses they were. This particular one did not have a brand. It was like a generic brand. As far as I remember, let me look at the box again. Yeah, there was no barcodes, no brand names. It was the ones I showed Friday with the snowman on the glasses, a set of 4, the highball glasses. I had them listed for 30 and they sent me an offer for 25 and I accepted. Well, she sent me an offer for 20. I said 25 and she accepted 25. Well, she got it Saturday. And then I went back to the listing and I noticed it said Waterford. It's not Waterford glass. It's not the brand. It's no brand. So she sent me a message saying that she loved them. They arrived perfectly in great condition because the way I packed them, she said they were perfect. But, however, they were not Waterford glasses. So I went back to the listing to check this morning because I just got that message this morning. And mind you, she got them Saturday. And so she sent me a message and asking me. So I looked it up and it said that I can do a partial refund. So I sent her back a message and I asked her if she would be good with that. If she wanted to keep them. If not, then she would have to do a return. So we'll see. She hasn't replied back. This is like at 2 o'clock this morning. My mother would have turned 100 yesterday. Oh, okay. So that's why I was asking about the return situation, but she hasn't replied back. And that's what she had. And she did reach out to me and ask me what would I like to do to take care of the issue before asking for a return. So we'll see. But she hasn't replied back yet. Not that I know of. I don't see no messages. At least I don't think she did. Let me see here. Conversation. Yeah, she hasn't replied back yet. This was 3 hours ago. That I replied to her second message this morning. So yeah, this was early this morning. So yeah, I definitely now start looking at make sure that the title of the brand is correct. Because that was my mistake on that one. I thought I double checked it, but I guess I didn't. But we'll see what happens. My first mistake on Poshmark. It just returned 4 months yesterday that I was working. And then Saturday was my mother's birthday, but she had passed away in 97. This past Saturday was her birthday, the 9th. My mother is doing investments in the life. She was great at that. Okay, there you go. So yeah, I've been having a good time. And then I got through this weekend. I just sent Grandma's that message because I was going through one of our citywide garage sale stuff I was processing. And I came across this item we went to. It was a citywide garage sale. It was an old couple. It was in that one particular neighborhood. And I picked up a Prada purse, Prada, for $1. So I'm asking Glamos to help me make sure it's real. Because I was processing it. Everything I got in there was either $1 or $2, but this one had a $1 sticker on it. So I think it may be fake. I'm not 100% sure because I cannot find that style on Prada. So we'll see what happens with that one. But I've been listing purses and jewelry and Tiffany and Company jewelry and Tiffany and Company brand items. Stuff that I got for cheap. That's what I've been doing. So yeah, I got a lot of processing going on. Listed some more jewelry this morning. A leather messaging bag that was still brand new. I even found a Kathy Ireland designer handbag that I had. I only paid $1 for it. So that was pretty cool. And I also listed at a Bucher, B-U-C-H-E-R-E-R, Boucherie, E-R-E-R. It was a ladies' automatic Swiss watch made in Germany, in Switzerland. I had to change the battery in it, but it was okay. It was all good. No, I know I won't sell it. That's why I was asking Glamos. Because I found the logo, the emblem correctly. The stitching, it looks like it's right. But for some reason, I cannot find that particular purse anywhere. That particular handbag. Even the hardware is nice and heavy duty. So I sent Glamos some pictures and asked her to help. But it's in a draft. I think it's in a draft. I hope it's in a draft. I think it is. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, but I don't have it. Oh, that's right. I didn't even list it either. I don't have it as unlisted. Let me see. I hope I didn't. Yeah, I don't think I even took pictures of it yet. Except I did take pictures, but not to list yet. Oh, yes. I have a question. I think it was little Debbie. I think it was you that told me last week, Thursday, when we're talking about an item that I had pulled. I had to change the title of it. If you would, you or Michael, if y'all would go to my Posh closet and check out the jacket, I'll pull it up. All right, here we go. We had this conversation of that item that got pulled off my Posh store. Well, good morning, Colleen. How are you doing? All right, so I went on ahead and relisted it, but it's not for sale yet because I want to make sure all the information is correct. I did change the title, and in the description, I did put the measurements and the tag and the ID. Let me know what y'all think about that title before I list it back, because I don't want to have 2 dings and 2 pulls in the same 30-day cycle if I relist it like y'all said to do. And I basically followed what y'all said to do on the title. And I did not put the numbers or anything in the title, except for the other one I followed. Let's see. When I lived in Philippines, 99% of my stuff was fake. Oh, really? I had all the best brands. What's up, Colleen? How you doing? I have a CC channel. Black purse, old school style. No idea how to check. Is that you talking about a Coach bag? Grandma's will be the one to tell you. She know that kind of stuff. Well, hello, Jamie. I answered your message on the comment section. I'm not sure if you replied back yet. Fake bags work as good as the real ones, just you cannot get them but cheap. Yeah, but I'm not going to sell a cheap shirt. I'm not going to put it on there if it's not real. I want a second opinion. But again, everything looks right. The stitching, the logo, the design and the material on the inside, because I did match that with some other ones already on the Prada. but I'm not 100% sure because in this particular bag, it's a smaller bag. It's just a handbag or shoulder bag, but it's a short, smaller one. So I'm not 100% sure. So again, I can show you. I have it right here on my photo station because I already took pictures of it. All right. I'm going to show this, but I'm going to bring on Becky. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'm going to show this bag real quick. Now, I already have it in a suffocation bag because, again, I did take pictures of it, but it's not listed yet. The quality is excellent. Okay, there, let me get this picture so y'all can see it. Setting. All right. All right, here's the actual bag. It's got the rivets in the thing itself, the main. If I can get it to show. All right, there's the logo piece. And it's got this little rivet looking design on the pettit on the actual leather. Excellent and clean condition. And on the inside, it also has these little hardware type metal with screws on it. Fake it. The stitching's not perfect. And then on the handle, you can see that over there too as well. So that's what I want to before I did anything with it. And there's the stitching. And there's the side of it. It's too white for it to show up perfectly. So anyway, and the inside of the material does match, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So it's sitting on the side for now. I've never seen one before, so I wasn't sure. All right, let's see here. Might have fake bags. I don't like what some reason StreamYard now when you highlight a comment, it does, you have to pick up, step over to so you can see the comment. Let's see, fake stitches aren't perfect. Ostrich. Yeah,
Johnny, how much are you going to list the bags? How much are you going to list it for?
I don't know yet. I don't want to list it for you just yet if it's fake.
No, but if it was real, how much would you list it for?
Because the prices are all over the place.
Right. So the reason I'm asking, I think it's a $500 threshold, but on Posh, if you list something, you have to have full confidence that it's real going into it. But if it sells for $500 or more, it goes through Posh Authenticate, and then they authenticate it for you as well. And if it's not real, they just send it back to you. And if it is real, they just pass it on to the buyer.
I don't think the camera likes this red. I got to back up. I'm too close.
You're flashing.
So I just don't want to take that chance in case. But again, I'm not sure. But I did look up on Prada website. The fabric that's on the inside isn't a lot of their bags. So again, it could still be fake, but not 100% sure because everything is riveted. I had that same issue on StreamYard. Yes. Yeah, that's weird. Only when I get too close to the camera. I'd call that a bag. Fafa?
Did you check the hardware inside, like the pulls inside? Sometimes they're stamped too.
They're what?
Like the pulls on the inside of the bag will often have the stamp, and that's like where a lot of fakes, they will leave them off the inside.
No, the tabs are just like the handle.
Yeah, the pull tabs.
The zipper on that one. No, there's no markings on the inside either.
Does it have the stamp in there?
No.
I don't know if Prada usually does that with their bags, but I would think that
some of the bags that I looked up didn't need them.
Okay.
On their website. I didn't see some with any markings on the inside. Now, the bigger the bags, the more fancier the logos were on the inside, and a different logo on the outside of the bag. But because of the size of this one, I'm not sure. And it could be an older bag. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So what do you have going on your neck of the woods, Miss Becky?
Nothing. I just wanted to stop in and say hi. I felt like being a little chatty this morning. I've gotten so much done today, but it's quiet here, which is good. I'm not complaining by any stretch.
Well, we had a lot of rain, so the temperature was like 45 this morning. In Boston, of course, it was 53, but now it's 37 degrees, so the temperature has dropped.
It's been pouring like down here. I was in New Jersey over the weekend, and it poured and poured and poured. We almost couldn't see the road. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, we had it yesterday, starting yesterday afternoon, and then as of this morning when I started the show, it was still out there raining because I would get some more coffee, and it was still raining out there, but not as bad as during the night.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock this morning, it was pouring.
My power went out. It was raining so hard. It was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It happens.
Let's see. I had a bag pulled on eBay. It was a product knockoff, never listed as real, and I ended up sending it to a niece for Christmas. Nothing you can do, really. Yeah.
So little Debbie, did you know that you didn't know that it was fake? Obviously you wouldn't have posted it, right? But then they kicked it back saying that they identified it as a knockoff?
All right. Prada typically does not use black emblems on white bags. They use white or gold. I definitely have. Yeah, that's why I want to look. Yeah. Now, I did see some bags that were on Posh that the way the logo is under the black right here, like this portion here, it's silver, it's a metal, but the bag backing on it, that little black right there, I've seen a lot of bags on Posh and on Prada website that they did have that metal, but this right here underneath it also was black. Now, I did see some of the bigger purses, the handbags, that had it in gold across the bag. I did see that too. But I did some research, and like I said, I figured I'd ask Glam of anybody she would definitely know. I 100% knew it was fake, listed it as unbranded, and it still took it down. Wow. Interesting. So yeah, that's why I'm not messing with it just yet. I did get excited when I found it in one of my bags that I was going through my inventory from citywide garage sales. And it's like, oh my God, do I really have one? Nah, I don't think it is. It can't be.
So how did you get it? What does that mean, the citywide garage sales? How did you get it and not know that you had it?
Well, because when I buy things, I put them in a bag. I carry like these big reusable bags.
Right.
And then as I'm processing it, I just go through what I have in the bags. When I'm at a citywide garage sale, each house we go to that is in part of the citywide garage sales is put on by the city. So basically they get registered and they have a sign in their yard.
Okay.
And you go because they're registered with the city. Now, there's a lot of times that people take advantage of that and not register with the city and still have a garage sale. So what I do is when I go out to these citywide garage sales, especially in our town, I will only go to those who have that yard sign in their yard. Because once you register, you have to put this sign in your yard saying you're participating as part of it, because you get a map.
It puts you on the map, right? Yeah. Okay.
Right. And so every time I go to these different places, wherever we go, even if we drive, we have to drive because we're in the city, in the country. So when we do drive, again, I bring a lot of bags, the reusable bags, and everything I'm purchasing, I just put it in that bag. And then when I'm going to process it, that's when I realize, oh my God, it's a product. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
When I bought it, that it was a product tag on it. So yeah.
Okay. You picked it up thinking it was a cute purse. You didn't really do you're like, oh, it's a really good one. Yeah. You didn't know what you had.
Yeah, it's like, okay, $1. And I didn't really look at this side, I guess. And just seeing this side, I said, oh, that's cute for $1. Let me pick it up.
Wait, it was $1? I missed that part.
Yeah,
oh, man.
It was
$1. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So question for you, and maybe I know little Debbie had your comment about knowing it, like being unbranded. What would you do with it if it's not real? You're just going to donate it?
On an online auction?
Yeah, yeah.
As is, yeah.
Okay.
The
The
one
reason I'm
fold,
asking,
the one fold of mine was a lion head embossed smaller mini bag, black gold. Go ahead.
I it was actually on one of my lives where I sell a lot on consignment and I never know what my consigners are giving me. So I'm pulling things out and I had a Michael Kors bag. So Michael Kors isn't obviously as big of a brand, but it's a beautiful bag, but I know that it wasn't real. My consignor told me this is not a real bag. And so I was like, well, what, can I list it? And I thought, I didn't even realize it's like straight out illegal to list things. And it makes sense. I totally get it, where you want to protect the brands and not be, perpetuating this knockoff secondhand market. But like, I don't want to redonate it and then have someone think it's real. So I was like, well, and it's a beautiful bag. It's beautifully done. I just know it's not real. So like, now what do I do with it? And I was thinking, I don't know, put it up like on Nextdoor or Free Cycle and just see if someone wants it, but like disclose that it's not real. But I mean, there could be money in it, I guess, right?
Any suggestions in the chat? Because I know Colleen does a lot of Vera Bradley bags. I've seen some places where they online auctions and they don't think it's real, and they'll let them know that it is a knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as to list it on a platform, you're taking chances. Like little Debbie said, she even put unbranded in her title of the brand, and it still got pulled.
Yeah. I have it in my donate pile right now. I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want anything to do with this bag anymore at this point.
Little Debbie says donate it and never look back.
Right. That's where it's in the donate pile right now.
If you cannot pass it on to a friend.
Right.
So yeah. And like I said, I just went through this weekend, so I made a big dent in my inventory. And also I went through so many empty boxes that I had to break down and put in the recycle bin because I went through so many. I think it's best to just disclose and do it live auction for sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That was what I was thinking. It's not fake, it's a replica.
It's all how you phrase it, right?
Right.
I really hope that it is real for you, but I love that the Posh Authenticate like backs you up. And I know eBay does the same thing. Like that's like your final measure of protection, that once it's listed and once it goes through their system, they will truly verify, and that just gives you the extra piece.
Well, I found a few similar to that size, but I was trying to basically find one identical to it.
Yeah.
And I had no luck.
Right.
But the ones that I did find that were close to it, but not exactly, they were selling for high dollar. It's like, no, this can't be real. This can't be real. So yeah, I'm not taking a chance. So
the other thing is, once it goes through the process, like once Posh Authenticate accepts it, and I think eBay's the same thing, then it's I guess not on eBay, then it's a 100% sale because they can't return it. So like Posh has verified that it is in the quality and condition that it's in. So once it goes through their system, it's in, no one's returning it. It's a done sale.
Now, do you have to register that when you go to list it automatically, or does it do it automatically?
I'm pretty sure it's automatic. Anything over, I think it's a $500 threshold that it's just automatically goes through Posh Authenticate for purses, shoes, and there's like some categories. Let's find out.
Yeah, I have a lot. Vonnie, I'm the same way. And I just was processing this weekend a lot of Vera Bradley's that I got at the Goodwill bins. And I got a lot of that to process too. But yeah, I do sell them pretty quick when I do list them. But I've never sold any for $50 or $69. But again, I did have a few that were what they call that again, retired prints. I do look for that too.
It says, I'm looking at the Posh website, and it says the service is offered free of charge for all items sold on Poshmark at a price of $500 or higher. The order is authenticated directly through Poshmark headquarters or via their trusted independent suppliers that source and pre-authenticate their items prior to shipment.
So in other words, you'd have to send it to them first and then they ship it to the customer.
Right, but it happens automatically. So you don't have to like click a box that says, please authenticate this. Like with Mercari.
Hello, good morning and welcome with your blanket. Hello. Yeah, I know eBay does that too, but it depends on, like, I think it's 500 and up, just like watches or anything of high value. They just started recently adding more categories, which is great, which I love, but I've never had anything that was valued that high to even worry about it. So
It says it's on luxury handbags and other premium designer items.
yeah, that I knew, including watches.
Mercari has you have to send like extra pictures. Have you ever done that through Mercari? And then it's like you have to go through an extra process, and you have to pay for that one. You have to pay for it and then send other pictures.
This weekend, yesterday actually, I listed a new it was a Cheerio CUERO brown leather messaging bag briefcase. And because it was new, Posh made me take a picture of the barcodes. Like, as I was doing my pictures, I already did my pictures. And then it asked me to upload, like when I went through another layer of something, it asked me to upload when I went to do that. It was new. And I did not want it. It's not a boutique item. That I had to, they gave me another thing to take a picture of the barcode from the package.
On Posh?
Yes.
Oh.
Which I've never seen before until I did that one this weekend. And so I had to take a picture of the actual barcodes that were on there. Because I found 3 other ones, but they were all pre-used, pre-owned. Whereas the one I have is brand new, never used. It still has the wrapping cellophane wraps around all the hardware.
And what kind of item is it? This is a different purse?
No, it's a handbag. I'm going to show you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have never heard of that before. How interesting. I think it's good. I know eBay added they have the barcode thing. So
that I always do on eBay, but this one made me, before I can list it, it made me do it. See this bag right here? All the hardware still has its wraps around it. And that's the brand. And I spelled it wrong, didn't I? C-U-E. No, I didn't. It's spelled right. Let's see here. Go to the pictures. Like, there's the inside. Even the bag, everything's wrapped. The buckles and everything is still, it even comes with the thank you letter and how to take care of it. You see how all the hardware is still wrapped? There's the back of it. Even the side hardware is all still wrapped. It even comes with the letter, how to take care of it. And then the very last thing it made me take a picture of was this, the barcode. Which was new because that's the only barcode I have, but that's what I had on it. So I did take a picture of that. And it took it.
What was that experience like? So you were at what stage of the listing process did it send you a notification?
Well, on my phone, I did all my pictures.
Right.
And then I did my titles. I was then doing it as a draft on my phone.
Okay.
And then when it went to the new, I clicked on new.
Okay.
And then once you click on, if you want it in the boutique, once I clicked on that boutique and I hit no, then it asked me for the barcode at that time.
Okay. And if you didn't have one, would that have been okay? You could have listed it without the barcode.
I guess. I'm not sure. But I had it, so I used it. So yeah.
Posh added somewhat recently that the Posh lens. Have you? I feel like it's a really stupid feature, but I wonder if they're trying to promote Posh, people using Posh lens to shop.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first time I saw that on this particular one, because I did find 3 others listed, but they were all pre-owned, whereas this one was still new. So does anyone have interview tax talk or highlights from 2023 from awesome sales of events? Not that I know of yet. Let's see. Silverhead Stackers link. Everybody saying hello. Hello, I Spy Queen Anitra. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? It is a cute bag anyway. I'm sure you could sell it on YouTube auctions. If it's not real, someone would really. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I just don't want to take that chance and list it, and if it's not real. Not sure if Didi is having her Monday marmalade. Subscribe, get notification. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't hear anything yesterday. What about expensive fur coats? I've sold a few already for $1,700 in the past on eBay. Still have 2 more listed higher. I'm not sure.
You mean about authenticating them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it said luxury and designer, but I feel like a lot of fur coats are made by private furriers, and like it's not like you would buy a product for coat. I mean, maybe some brands have that, so I don't know about that.
Well, there are some brand name fur coats,
Yeah.
so that could be possible. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if eBay offers that or not. I really don't. I'm not sure. I've never dealt with it. My personal opinion, again, everybody's different, but this is just my personal opinion. For me, I don't deal with fur. That's just me. I know when I was growing up in our town that I lived in, there was a fur company that certain people that most of the town rich people would purchase their fur coats from. My grandmother somehow would always catch a fur coat somewhere, knowing that she couldn't afford it, but I don't know how she got it, but always wound up with fur coats. So yeah. What about it? Okay, we just had that one. All right, remember, just a reminder, 1099s have been delayed again. You're still having to report your... Yes, I saw that notification last week. Now, for me on Posh, I had to submit, which I thought I did when I signed up, my 1099 information. I had a sale that happened Saturday on Posh. Evidently, that put me in the threshold of over $700 in sales already on Posh. And so I had to fill out a form. So what I did was I had to submit my tax ID number, business identification number, and all that stuff. So that's done. I'm done with it. And I already had it on all the other platforms anyway. But because I just started 4 months ago on Posh, and I had reached that threshold, they asked me to fill it out. So, but what's weird is I'm glad I did fill it out because it did not process the sale until I finished filling out that information. So if you get that notification, please make sure you fill it out, especially when it's on a sale on Posh, if you're new, because it will not process the sale until you fill in the 1099 information. Now I learned that after I came down in the office because I didn't see the email come in from my label. So when I came downstairs and did all my information, then it was available. So be careful with that. Make sure you fill it out. All right, I found the fur coat in the storage unit, but had it appraised at $1,800. They called me, offered me $75. Yeah, okay. I can tell them where. No. Did you sell it to them? I'm still hanging on. Yep.
So Johnny, can I ask why don't you deal with furs? Is it like a personal, like it bothers you to touch them, or is it about the animals?
No, I have nothing wrong against touching them.
Okay.
My thing about it is when I was growing up, a lot of things were happening they would talk about how the animals they were using to get the fur.
Okay.
But it's when you go to touch a fur and it falls apart on you and you got the hair all over your hand and you don't know how old it is. Mm-hmm. I do not want my hand full of whatever fur that is.
I hear you.
Yeah. I don't know if I got a cat and 2 dogs that I got to deal with fur from them.
Right.
But the unknown. So that's one of the things too I don't fool with. I just, yeah. Now, if I had one that I got, I'd probably go ahead and resell it. But other than that, I wouldn't. Yeah, I just don't buy them.
I have bought so much fur at Goodwill for a steal. Like I found fur coats at the bins, and like you can really make good money selling fur. So I didn't know if it was a personal.
Well, don't get me wrong. I do see a lot of because I do share a lot out on closets on Posh, and lately there has been a big uptake in selling fur coats. So I'm not against it. It's just that I don't want to fool with it, not knowing how to take care of it, how to pick it up before it sells. So I wouldn't want to have that just sitting around and all of a sudden it disintegrates on me. You know, I did that. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. So yeah. Mm-hmm. In the 80s, you were not successful. If you were not successful, you did not. Yeah, exactly.
You were in a baller.
And that's just me. Again, if I was given one or I bought one for dirt cheap, I would hope to sell it fast because I don't want to just to sit around and not have this fur falling apart on me, you know, because there's a lot of uptake and care that you got to do with all that. Again, I'm not going to say I never will sell one. I just don't buy them and have to deal with that. That's just my preference. Nothing wrong with them. I'm nothing against them.
There is a lot, like they do have rot and they do go south if you don't take care of them well. So you do have to check all of that. And
Yeah.
you have to know what kind of fur you have. Like if it's rabbit fur,
Too
that's
much
really
work.
Yeah, they are a lot of work. You're right. You are absolutely right.
Then you gotta condition the fur and all that stuff. Just like my snakeskin boots I still have. You have to condition them because if not, they're gonna start cracking. Well, everybody is getting to that time. I see my numbers are going down, and I got to get some more work done before the 11 o'clock auction on Yarn Agains that I will be on at 11 o'clock as her guest. And so with that being said, if you have anything, you got anything scheduled this week, Becky?
I'll probably be live here and there checking in. I have a lot to do. This is like push week to just get everything else uplisted, out the door, all that stuff. So if I have time, I'll come in and say hi. I did pick up some things from one of my consigners, so I have stuff to go through. But just work. We all got to get it done, right?
Yep. That's what I've been doing every day.
Amen.
I'm just hitting it a little bit hard at the end right now, just to get some stuff out and ready and listed. Because I was running low on purse handbags, so I started listing those. Then I started running low on Barbie dolls, so I started listing some of those. So things that I'm running low on, I'm coming across my inventory that I'm just listing and listing and listing.
It's a good strategy. I love it. And I love your inspiration, sharing your numbers earlier and said, this is how much I did. It's like, all right, Johnny's doing it. We all got to get it done.
I was taking notes every day. It's small, but every day of what I listed and how much I had on there after I listed, just to make sure my numbers were correct and keeping track of my numbers. I'm trying to stay over 2,000 listings on eBay. But the more you sell, the more you have to relist to keep that number up. So that's what I've been doing. So
you put a monetary value on how much you need to have up, or just quantity?
Just quantity.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. But have been listing a lot of high dollar items lately.
Yeah. Love it. Thank you for
the come on now or later? Now, later. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and get ready to end the show. Please make sure you do go check out Todd Silver Hair Stacker is live. Also, don't forget to check out the calendar for the public view of those that are going live and when and where and what time. If you would like to be on the calendar, please make sure you do leave me a comment. Remember, if you add anything to the calendar on your end, only you will see what you add. But if you're doing shows and you want me to promote it in the morning when I go over the calendar, please make sure to leave those comments on the community tab for the calendar for me to add for you so that everybody can share and see what you have going on. So as I say before I end each and every show, don't forget today at 11 o'clock, I'll be on with Yarn again for a Christmas auction. And then at 4:30, we'll be back on with our Monday Fun Night, Bingo Night. So come and check us out. So as I say before I end each and every show, and also please do not forget this Friday, public service announcement. This Friday, Ground Advantage or your first class has to be shipped out by this Saturday. Remember, the post office most likely does close at a certain time compared to the weekdays. And then on the Monday, December the 18th is the last day for you to get out your priority to, quote, get it by Christmas, right? So make sure you get them out as soon as possible.
I love it.
Yeah. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet again in another chat. Until we meet again later, peace out, and y'all come back now, you hear? Thank you.